go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Am I here? Right somewhere? Okay. Did it work? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Okay, that doesn't work. There we go. What up, Catra? 40 seconds. Freaking wagadoo. Live. Hold on. What up, Cat? I added a hilarious speech to your story. All right, hold on. Let me get this done. Live chat. Bam, 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 bam. Copy. 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 Oops. Oops. Dang it. Why am I so slow? Oh. Topless heroes.
It all starts with a small fire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No rushing.
All right. Bam, bam, bam. Pin. All right, there we go. Hey, there I got some freaking jewels. Look at that. 40 seconds. Frick, I wasn't even trying to be fast. There's a marker in my hand. I could beat 34 seconds. I know it. Thank you, Cat. All right, where am I? All right, I'm gonna get back to this. All right, we're going back to a little bit of comedy. We're gonna do Minecraft tonight, though. But I'm in love with this stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
No, he's gonna scratch.
Huh?
Damn.
I'm chewing on Hubba Bubba Max. I got 4 pieces in my mouth right now.
Not gum, just jaw training.
That wasn't too bad.
Did you just growl at me?
Did people set cam? Was that a date? Were they on a date and they just got a camera running the whole time? Do people do that? That's freaking nuts. Oh, she smacked the back of her head. Calm down. Oh.
Are they starting their wall fix era?
Freaking wackadoos.
Oh my god, what is that?
Uh-oh, you got a lot of work to do, girl. You got a lot. You better hope the date's not on his way over. Oh, no. Oh, you are why would you do that on the second story of your house? That's so freaking crazy.
Oh my god.
Dude, she would have been gone. If she would have squatted a little more, she would have been broken neck. There goes that engine. That's a trash chute. There you Alright, let me see this works.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
TV on. TV on. I missed it. Oh, what up? Oh, I welcome myself to the stream. I welcome you too, my friend.
A little terrified right now.
Don't cut your hair.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I was Googling it and it said something like dog jaw.
Dog jaw. That's freaking 100 years old. Okay, let's see.
Wait.
He failed twice in one day.
Unlike a breaker.
That used to be me. Boom, broken nose.
He
Boom,
almost pulled
broken
it
nose.
off.
Absolutely. Did you see his face at that? Did you see his
Shock
face at that
absorber.
freaking wall? Oh. Watch this. Watch his face, right?
He almost
Boom!
pulled it off.
Reminds me of history.
Shock absorber
Yeah, dude.
breathing a little too hard.
Zigging and zagging, brother. So, the first time, this was the first time I broke my nose skateboarding. I was skateboarding downhill, obviously. Because it's hard to skateboard uphill. I was skateboarding downhill, and a car was coming up. So, I had to swerve out of the main road. And I was trying to go up and then go up onto a curb. But the curb was a square curb, and I did not know this. It wasn't a slanted curb, just ride up one. So I couldn't ollie up, and I hit a parked car, and I just slammed my face into the trunk. My waist hit like the trunk area, and I went forward and bam, smacked my face. And there was just a splatter of blood on the trunk lid of the car because I just wham! It was freaking gnarly. And then I've done it a bunch more times. This thing's freaking custom. Custom, baby. Ooh! Oh, I thought I just hit something. I missed it.
Planes land smoother than that drop.
So this clawfoot tub is in fact came from a Pennsylvania farm that
They did that on purpose. There's no
Holy
way.
smoke! What happened?
Why did they lift it? There was no reason they lifted it that high. There's no reason.
Is in fact came
Listen, they did this absolutely on purpose. What is the reason they lifted this so high into the air? And it was absolutely done on purpose. Absolutely. That table has nothing on it but a jug of water. This is absolutely set up. Why would you lift a tub that high into the air? Yeah, they are awesome. I'm addicted to them, Zig, brother.
Pennsylvania farm that holy smoke!
So I'll tell you exactly what they did. I spent 15 years in the movie industry. What they did is the tub was on the ground right there. They strapped it up so they knew where they were lifting from, so they knew where it was going to land. They got it off the ground. They set up the sawhorses, one sheet of plywood, and stuck a jug on there. And then they just looped it. They knew exactly where they took it.
Holy smoke!
They would have only needed to lift it up a few feet to put it on the back of the truck. And it was higher than the freaking roof. It's not like they were going to put it in the window.
So this clawfoot tub is in fact came from a Pennsylvania farm that holy smoke!
Holy smoke. You're the only white guy online who's pronounced my name correctly. Glad I could help, my friend.
That's one way to add skylight.
Nice. All right, think about that. Think about $10 a ticket, right? There's probably 10,000 people there. That's $100,000.
That's one way to remember victory.
And nice miss. He's lucky he didn't smack the frickin'. Gonna pull the axle out.
Run.
I freaking love this stuff, dude. Yeah, you're fired. No way. No way. No
Oh my God.
way.
Holy sh! I am behind a trailer.
Nice! No way! Right about it. Yeah, that's a pain. Efficient but not elegant. That's true.
That moment, your finger gets folded by reality.
Look at that. Look, they put no one was hurt. No one was hurt. They got no idea. They just want to make sure the video gets on the internet. Oh, he ran out. So he ran out of the passenger side. So when it got hit, it moved the truck towards him. Oilman. Who's got freaking water racetracks? That's some rich people stuff right there. Look at that. Damn. Yeah, dude. Jeez. God said, let's remove that tree from the simulation.
Granny proving she's the main
Granny
character.
on a freaking...
Oh my God.
She was on in a wheelchair. Okay, Richard, there I put a marker in my hand to use the check. Okay, hold on.
She's the main character.
Why would you put an old woman in a wheelchair on that thing? That's so freaking crazy. That's so insane. Okay. You want me to show it to the chat? That's me. Hey, hold on. Let me get. Bam. Nice. They call me the B12. I thought it said Bizman. B12 man. Thank you. Yeah, no one was hurt. No one was hurt. No, what's up, Lamb? Thank you. Come on, Granny wants to have some fun. No, understood. But they could have ratchet strapped the wheelchair to the device so she couldn't fall over. And B12 man, that's me. Look at me. She got the nose perfect. Look at this. Let's do this. Bam, baby. Bam. I look like a mix between me and Jesus. Katra did it. Katra did it. I'm not wrong. He is the B12 man. Right. No, she's right. No, it's great. It's awesome. Thank you very much. And I'm glad you actually used markers instead of something digital. That's really cool. That's so awesome. Thank you very much. Like and sub. Thank you, Zig, brother. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I tried these markers to change my style. Jesus on B12. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much, Katra. Thank you. All right, let's go back to this. People getting some issues. Dude, the B12 disciples. Okay, so I started another channel called the 12 Bs. Because I want to get the medical stuff off, because I like to do shading, but these markers are making it hard. Yeah. You'll figure it out. You can use dots. Like the closer you put the dots together, the darker they look. Like if you look at old newspaper print, old newspaper comics, they used to use dithering. The book of the B. Yeah, the B-Twible. All right. Hey, Lambie. Stippling. There you go.
Oh my God.
She's going to the house. You're so lucky that was grass. You are so lucky that was grass. B12's a bub. B12 a bub. There's a character in the story that I'm writing named Lambros. I bet he'll like that name. You're writing it after Lamb. right,
Slay survived. Ryder learned.
Just got some love extra. Oh.
Slay survived. Ryder learned the limits.
Corporate pharmaceuticals are they now? Yeah, absolutely. Listen, the more you learn, the better. I know it's pronounced Lombros with a soft wall. Stippling, shading the nipple. Jeez, Adam coming in with the frickin' pickle. What up, my brother? I agree, Contra. Super Lambros. Listen, you can make the freaking video game Super Lambros that goes out with your digital book, cat. Super Lambros. Like you have to, like you're naked in the party, and you got to run to find a fig leaf to cover your doolally with. High body count equals recreational use only. Bam, 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 bam. What up, Riddles? I stapled the stipple shaded pickle to my nipple. What's happening, bros? That was lamtastic. I'm telling you, we can market it into oblivion, Cat. We can absolutely. Just a 30-second game where you've got one room, that's a party, and you've got to run around to find the fig leaf. I think slip and slide part. That could be how you finish. That could be part 2. Like, as you get to the part in the book, it'll have a link, and you can click on it and go to a website that has that. And you can play the book. Do a collaboration, amalgamation of like a literary art and video game art. And yeah, I'm telling you, successful slick is like, yeah, yes. Milk the lamb. I'll go outside and see if I can get a snowball. Yeah, make it happen, girl. Put it on Discord.
Guys.
Okay. We're buying a new one.
We're buying a new one.
Okay.
Why would you crawl under it? What do you think, that door's gonna stay shut? She's gonna get hurt. Absolutely. Nice recovery. She's gonna frickin' wreck this so bad.
I'm not gonna surprise, bitch.
Oh, dude. It's actually a weightlifting thing, actually, or a video game one, man. It doesn't matter. Each thing can be different. It only takes a couple of minutes to set up a small game like that. It didn't sound like it's the way it was intended. Sadly, I'm on a streak of waking up at 5 a.m. I can't break it now. Gotta go, guys. All right, brother. That's all right. That's probably because the vitamin D's helping you out, and now you don't need as much sleep.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Why are people? Why on asphalt? Why on brick? Dude. Can you imagine if she was getting tattooed at that moment? If at that moment, like, and then she slipped, just drew a big old line. Big up, A-D. People are just up around and find out. No thoughts behind their actions. Right, and these people vote. Through the other game ideas ago. Right. Listen, imagine if they were reading in and then all of a sudden one of the words in the digital part of the book was a link. And they were like, what is there? Why is there a link in the middle of the book? And then they click on it and it goes to a freaking video game where they can play, they can be the character. That would be, I'm telling you what, even if the book sucked, just the fact that you did that, like there's ones that go to a video, but not a video game. Big ups. And when you give the book away, so you can have a paid version of the book and you can have a free version. Like you get a free chapter, and then if you solve the video game, you get the next chapter for free. And that gives them a reason to talk about it. Oh my God, guys, I was reading this book the other day and this happened and it's so crazy. And then people will put, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you should think about it. Where have you been, Caddy? Your husband changed his name. I'm telling you. Gotcha. Can we brush your hair? If you want to, brush it. Make it happen. We can do a hair brushing simulator. It's so smooth. It's all. I know he did. It's been here a bit, just often as you used to. Be careful because I don't want to give away my location, but I got a pretty photo. I think okay. That's not going to give away your location. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking snow. Welcome to the snow. Is that up to the window or is that a door? Oh, that's like a meter on the wall over there. That's like a, oops, hold on. That's like a meter on the wall over there. So yeah, that's some deep snow. Oh, okay. Oh, there's that's the Jamulator 5000. I don't think my hubby has been in here much there. He was in here today. Hi-ho, ho, goat, hit. Jama mama. He became the dollar store Doctor Who. And that's the point, Richard. He's into time travel. The first floor, my neighbors have low windows, but still, that's still low. That's still a lot of snow. I still ain't freaking. Where am I at? All right. Oops. I've seen someone online called Sticky Richard. I love the internet. I'm trying to learn Dutch. Hey, there's a couple people on here that speak Dutch, Jama Mama. ND and Scott. And Kat might speak a little bit by now. Yeah, Richard means dick. Yeah. Or it's a nickname. Rick, Richie, Richard, Dick, Dickie. Yeah. What's crazy is the wind was so high there's areas you don't have to shovel off because the snow was blowing off on another drift. What up, checkmate? Jam on two bad internet watchers in here. Yeah. They both go Dutch. I know someone German that's similar to Dutch. I thought you might have learned some by now. All the talking to freaking. Never mind. All right. Okay. That didn't work. They thought the hay bales would slow it down. You know. Thank you, Toon, brother. Dutch is just like if I tried to soak German in a fever dream. I've tried to soak German in a fever dream. I'm an English speaker. It's not easy. And he doesn't speak Dutch, he speaks Danish. There you go. And I completely forgot the difference between Dutch and Danish. Thank you. I blame it my energy on vitamins. It changed my life in my 40s. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we'll see. Sorry.
Oh no!
He was speaking bollocks. He definitely was. We have to every once in a while. Yeah, imagine being a school that's ahead of the schools, and you still have to have recess. You still have to talk crap. The world's governments tried to get rid of crap talking, calling it racist and what's not. But when you have friends and you like rib each other and whatnot, and you know it's not hate. Things are only hateful if they're meant to hurt. If they're meant to create bonds, it's not. Yeah, just fun, right? Get on in, Tomb. Get on in the tomb. I didn't mean to bury yourself. Get it, Tomb? Bury? Okay.
How much did you pay for the new guy?
No, here goes the fence.
Nope.
That's crazy. That is, yeah, intentions matter, right? Oh, hold on, I missed it. Oh, they got the big girl on the swing. They got the big girl with the little girl. Yeah, that was it.
Let me know if your legs start to hurt. It broke. Ow!
Yeah, I'm sure that hurt.
I
Just touched the ground. Yeah, right. But other intent and boundaries. But other people, outsiders, do not know your intentions when talking with your friends. So they like to butt in and say, "How dare you say that to him? Don't you know he's a blah, 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 blah." They got no idea. That's my husband. That's my boyfriend. That's my wife. That's my best friend. They got no idea. So that's the thing. They take things so literal. Having communications with your friends about, yes, right. Me too. Yeah, absolutely. I had intent when I went camping. Intent. I was in a tent.
He leaned for balance, took the fence.
Lean on the railing.
He didn't have, that was an attack. He had no defense. It doesn't matter about the other people. I'm just saying having boundaries with your people. But yes, I agree 100%. What I'm saying is people outside. Like if you have a couple of people that are talking to each other, however they want to talk to each other, and somebody's walking by and like, oh, I can't believe you just said that. You know, they're like, yeah. No offense. No one hurt. You're so lucky. They are so freaking lucky.
Oh my God! What is that?
Trust me. There you go. Yes, when you know each other, when you know you love each other, and you don't get offended by jokes, right? But people like to cause problems that they have no idea. Like you have people standing up for people that aren't even having any trouble, but they just think that there should be trouble. They're like, oh my God, you can't treat people like that, because they got no idea. You're not part of the community that they're in. Stay out of their business. Yeah. I was at school after class with a friend working on stuff. When we get off topic, she wanted to teach me a little Spanish. Perfectly fine. Right. Of course. And then what happened? You're cultural appropriating. People that talk about cultural appropriation, never listen to them. They're trying to keep you dumb. They don't want you to know how the rest of the world works. They want you to only know what you've been strictly taught. They don't want you to learn from the other parts of the world. Rich is an idiot. He said the same about me. Yep, you're an idiot, definitely. 100%. The other lady of the room said Blanca, which sounds similar to my name, but not as many. My name was like 30. She whipped around her head and assumed that we were talking about her. Some people are the main character in their own story. Law them.
Oh! He needs some milk.
Milk. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, good mates. Like earlier today.
Yeah, bye.
Right.
He's gonna wake up in 10 years, still feel that impact.
It's that cringy, so that like it's probably like fucking PT scale. You'll just click on it.
What's that?
Look at this. Robots replacing people. Look at that. It's too hard to add freaking sauce onto the pizza. They got a robot for it. That's crazy.
Shame it's not AI generated. That tree's a real masterpiece. From smooth to J.
High heels. She can't even jump off.
From smooth to J mode in 3
I say
seconds.
random crack and creep people out. Somebody acting like we're like, yeah, I do it all the time. I made a channel out of it.
I thought it was hard. Why are you doing a back bar?
I concur. Oops.
He tried it.
So you could have just threw him off. Hey, good fun. May I ask? I got my dream job. Hold on. I may ask people who want to feel my green shorts because they green. Hey, sure, why not? I just got a dream job and signed my contract today. All right, yabba dabba do, brother. You should be hyped. See, your name came true. Congratulations. Yabba dabba do. Congratulations, my friend. It just keeps going up. Life keeps getting better and better and better and better. You just got to stay alive long enough to get through the tribulations. You'll be fine, my brother. Yabba. Congratulations, my friend. Listen, most people don't, because most people don't try. They just think that they won't do it, so they don't even try. What up, Dustin? Different account. I'm Rebecca. Yo, so dusty.
Why am I stressing over someone who's clearly stress-free?
Oh! Yes, I am, to him. I'm a Christian. Oh,
You had me
her
until
wig
that
slipped.
lean back.
Man, listen, this is so crazy. They're showing this again. This woman's on the second floor of her house doing pull-ups. Look at that. If she would have went through, if she would have squatted through, she would have went all the way down head first.
She missed nothing except herself.
It was at this moment that he...
Yeah, there she's gonna drill. Lucky girl. Oh! Maybe doing that in the house wasn't the best idea. Nice save. Nice save.
Just add our remote control and it's flawless.
You better start winding that down, brother. Oh! Right in the nuts. Oh, right in the shin. Is it? Yes. No. I mean, right. Is it luck? That's gonna be a lot of money to fix that. Agreed. Right. Right. No, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right there with you.
Door. Whoa. This isn't what I signed up for.
He's lucky he didn't slice his abdomen open. Luck is a probability. I haven't had luck for a while. Hey, stop for the photograph. That's cool. Now it took 2 seconds for 2 seconds for this lady to start cussing out my friend. She was also cussing out her because she has anger issues and she's working on it. And she's doing my best to mediate. Yeah, listen, we got to start looking into this roid rage stuff with people. Too many people are taking steroids and hormones that that like people are taking them just because they're cool to take now, and people are getting explosively angry. What up, Daily Dan Time Travel Man? He's working for Biden. Show some road rage videos. What we can do that after this one. This will be over in a couple minutes. Luck is a result of making a string of decisions. Obi, you look like a vegan teacher's twin. I know all about her. I did a video. I'm the carnivore. I'm the carnivore teacher. But yeah, if you look at my YouTube shorts, I did a video. Because a lot of people say I look like her, Obi. I'm all about the natty pride. Blow Swanson, you look like Kenny and Spinny. When 30-year-old lady calls a 17-year-old girl effing cunt when my friend was just using regular swears, also like maturity difference. Yeah, they're angry as hell for some reason. Luck is when I win money at the casino. Anyway, absolutely a carnivore, 100%. Listen, living in America, you'll learn when you look. We trust our food supply too much. I grow a lot of my own food around here, not a good amount of stuff, and if you will feel better, you won't get as upset as often, you get over trivial things, your mental health is way better. A lot of the way a lot of our food supply is especially with fruits and vegetables, they're picked before they're ripe, and then they're brought in, and like especially with apples and some other bananas and whatnot, they use ethylene gas to ripen them after they've already been picked. So they're not pulling any more nutrition out of the ground. So it takes more nutrition out of your body when you process these. So then if you're not supplementing with stuff, you get less and less healthy. It's really, really, really bad. Next to class, but didn't start next to another. Doesn't want a drama. She starts taking side. That's girls for you. Long time no see. Luck is unlucky. Being unlucky is luck. Being a teacher. I ate so much cereals and milk I vomited all over myself and went to the bowl and I drank it. I ate so much cereals and milk I vomited. That's not a good idea. EU countries are so lucky to have clean food and it's cheaper, right? Do I? I mean, people try to hate, but I don't know. I'm past that. Like I understand it's just people that are trying to get attention and like people that are whacked up on hormones and stuff. But yeah, so I don't mind. Yeah, hate's only how you react to it. Let's go. You know, more like myself and try to go carnivore completely. You should listen. It's you'll feel so much better. Completely. That only works half the year. Yes, I have to go to bed soon. Work is taking all of my time. I'm sorry to hear that. Work is a bee. I'm thinking about writing a short story that obscures mental environment. Hard to keep up with Americans while working. Yeah, listen, like people will come in and they'll say all kinds of stuff to me all the time. But it's just because, think about it, you're scrolling through the feed and it's just some asshole, 6'7", blah, 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 ew. And then you get to somebody that's actually got something to offer. And then so your first reaction, you don't know that unless you watch for a couple minutes, right? So the first reaction is to join the group that's just spewing crap. Yeah, ketosis. Most people have no idea how their bodies work, and if you spend 1 week, an hour a day, 5 hours total, just learning how your body works and what you need from the food that you eat, you can change your life in 1 week. All my favorite stuff to grow, I can say. There you go, Soggy cereal. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Soggy. I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. Stay safe, stay hydrated. One love, my brother. Thank you very much. I would have to grow stuff inside the winter that requires space that I don't have yet. Yeah, you can also look at how the Amish keep stuff growing in winter. They use old windows to make little greenhouses, like little 8-foot by 4-foot greenhouses that are like 2 feet off the ground-ish. And to keep it warm enough for the plants to grow, and plants that will grow. It's okay to be 6 foot and weigh 37 pounds. That can be a little tough. I'm 6'4" and I weigh 155. So I'm tall and skinny. It sounds interesting, Kat. I wish I had more time to do creative stuff. Hopefully I can save up money and take another break. Make it happen. Listen. You work so you don't have to work. You've got to work so that the money that you make can make you money. 0% body fat. Yeah, I've got very little. Yeah. At least I don't work for Biden. And the 130 over here. Oh, I missed it. What happened? Oh, jeez. You are so lucky, dude. So lucky. I have BB Bro and prove them wrong. 4'9".
First time I've ever felt this helpless.
What up, Georgie? It's not as interesting as what I'm writing right now. I'm taking a pause on the novel, doing a totally different one. Yeah, it's all right. You should react to Wings of Redemption. The stream gets sniped and loses it. One of the best videos ever made. Please check it out. We'll finish this topic up first. We'll get into it. 6'9". You're freaking tall and really skinny. My new concept is calling itself out right now. I feel like hold on. My new concept is just calling my name so loudly right now. Like I feel like I'm the universe of the current story. Somebody's smoking the freaking devil's lettuce. I hope you get back to doing music soon and whatnot. Imagine if insurance companies didn't hire celebrities to run Super Bowl commercials. Imagine if they didn't spend $50 million to run 30-second ads at the Super Bowl and put it back into the company. Right. How much could they knock everybody's insurance premiums down if they didn't spend that? Yeah, it's freaking stupid. I agree. I meant to say the universe. The universe. Please do not disturb. I made a Freudian slip. It's right about narcissists. Yes, sir, Kurosaki. I grind at this stuff. At some point, please pull up what happened to Pat Sajak. My friend said he is still alive. He is still alive. Pat Sajak. Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, he was born in 1941, 1946, 1981 to 2024, Chicago. Chicago native. Well, he had a house in Maryland. Hollywood stage production, The Perception of Murder in 2025, 3 daytime. Pat Sajak, Maryland. Yeah, right here. Pat Sajak's part-time resident of Severna Park, Maryland. Yeah, that's where my girlfriend Beth lived. I used to call her Mega Beth, like the band. Super Bowl commercials genuinely brain right now. Yeah, it's crap. I like narcissists. What are we gonna do? We'll do it after this. Narcissist usually doesn't think they're a narcissist, right? Or they're proud of it, right?
Proof we can't take grandma anywhere.
He's trying to pull the boat in or something. He's got a bottle of wine in his hand and he's gonna drop her in the water.
I got you,
Thanks,
fam.
No children, not yet. Vanna White is a real life angel. She's beautiful, yeah. She loved it. She loved it. She was gonna get her license plate changed to Mega Beth. A lot of women would take that as you calling him fat. Oh no. Yeah. Now she liked it. Everybody was calling me. My nickname was Wretched, so she was just Beth. And when she was dating me, Wretched, she needed a nickname, obviously. So she went with she got Mega Beth. Damn, you're still unmarried. Still unmarried, my brother. What up, toilet brother? Yeah, I'm not looking for. I'm not even accepting any dates or anything for 3 years. 3 more years. I'm going to build this company as big as I can. I want to be able to create a new education system for people to have that starts with getting themselves healthy and understanding at least like what propaganda is, so that they can start getting as much actual information and stuff that'll help them. I want to teach people how to navigate AI and wackadoodle stuff. What up, Noms? My nickname as a kid was Fatty. What up, Fatty? Chorizo, potato, and egg burritos to the end. Did Megadeth have a mega butt? She had an alright little butt, definitely. Dude, listen, one thing she used to do when she was ready to lay down and do some hugging and kissing is she would get oil of Olay and she would start taking care of her feet and her legs and thighs. And then, anyway, so that's how foreplay started when we were in our early 20s. Anyway, the marriage scam, taking someone important is cool. Which is going to become a billionaire? Which one? Me? Probably not me. ND, sorry. I'll be happy with a couple of $1 million. Richard, whoever dates you better know that I'm the alpha female around here. I'm just curious, what do you actually do to earn? Me? So I do YouTube pretty much full time now, and what I suggest everyone to do that's trying to do social media is go to all of your neighbors. I went to every single neighbor that lives in my community, and I told them I'm leaving the movie industry. And if there's anything that you would pay somebody else for, if you're gonna hire a company for anything, let me give you a quote. And then so just all of my neighbors, if they're getting their kitchen remodeled or they want something painted, clean up some dog poop, mow the lawn, anything, I'll do it. And so that's been more than enough. I turned it down, put people on waiting lists and whatnot, because I know that they're going to save like they're going to spend a third of what they would normally have spent. Beth was not a Latina, no. People are mean. Catcher's a government spy. And when she was in heat. What up, Arjun? Where did ND go? I don't see him. Cat, it was my very close friends who called me that. It's all love. ND, would you like to see the scene I'm writing about now? It involves fruit and a hot tub. Those were the days. Do you really offer? No, it's not really poop. But no. But like if they need their lawn mowed, or if they want a room painted, or they want fiber optic cable run, or some networking cable, or they want to upgrade a computer, or they want some freaking shed built, or a chicken coop, or what, anything that I have a little bit of skill in or a lot of skill in. Anything, replace windows, pour a slab, build a pavilion, anything. Glad they were calling you out of love. I thought you were some professor or something based on your looks and talking style. No, sir. No, sir. Richard, your first job was at 14. Younger than that, I was 13 and I worked on a farm for $5 an hour picking fruit. Not tip and corn. Not daily time travel. It's too long. Richard, any girls better know that. You already said that, woman. That's ND. ND is daily time travel. You can't keep calling you ND. Just keep calling you husband. Handyman. Right. Yeah. Handyman. Right. Yeah. And that more than does it. Look. Go talk to all your neighbors. If they're Trump supporters or Biden supporters, none of that should matter to you. Do not make money because of somebody's politics. Because most people don't even know enough about what they're talking about anyway. So do not disrupt personal relationships over politics at all. Zero. And then it doesn't matter. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be like, sorry, he voted for Trump. Sorry. No. Being a horse racing is a way to be a billionaire. Betting on horse racing, some people can freaking get there, yeah. The alpha female don't fight for your life. Alpha female don't call themselves alpha. That's all right, girl. This is true, husband. My book actually is heavy about people who think they're alphas. It definitely is. Go Trump, am I right? Go freaking better fix what he can eat. Better fix what he can fix when he's in office. And whoever replaces him better fix what they can fix when they're in office, Republican or Democrat. As long as you call me what you want, as long as you call me. I'm just effing around. Yeah, dude. Listen. I worked in the movie industry. Everybody loved him. Everybody wanted to work with him, and so everybody flipped publicly, but not privately. If everybody would say, screw Trump, orange man bad. And then if they would say, hey, we need a job done here, they're like, I'll do it. Knowing that like he could change their lives. Maybe earn $2 a month by playing football at the moment. Hey, brother, yeah, if it's enough, like, you know how much you need. The trick is to spend less than you make. That's it. If you're trying to make the internet happy by wearing fancy shoes and stuff, that's something you got to change your mindset. Do that in 5 years. You think I'm the spy? I'm calling you Richard Will. Sticking with any. I think now paved me the way for Bible phrases. Yeah, that's good stuff to read too. Good advice, bro. Nothing politics to dry them up. Nothing like politics to dry them up, right? You got to thinking of my wife, silly. Yeah, life's a gamble. So are horse races. Do that without you will. I agree. Listen, and this is the thing too. If you use too much of your time studying for horse races and whatnot, imagine using that time and that brain power doing something that would make you a little bit less money but better turnover in the long run. Yeah. Probably worse than 9 out of 10. Probably like 9.9 out of 10. Probably a switch if I had to guess. Sigma female. You like this? Yeah, I like Everybody Loves Raymond. Sure. Bitcoin can be crazy too. It's my pocket money. I'm playing football. Yeah, that's good then. That's really good then, right? All right, biblical prophecy. And look, history repeats itself. Why would you not want to read all the history that you can get your hands on? That's what gambling suck. If you want advice from a recovering gambling addict, just don't do it. Alpha, beta, omega. Richard, do not search it up. Alpha, beta, omega. It's just a joke. All right, sorry. I'm bad at spelling too. I'm bad at reading and spelling. You gotta be kidding me. History has its eyes on you.
Too real, too fast.
Dude, if people don't even understand that fake isn't real, how are they supposed to understand if real is actually real? Like, people that will do things to physically hurt themselves in virtual reality. It's absolute insane. Let me tell you a case. When I was 7 years old, I accidentally gambled some of my father's money and actually won. And that's the first and only time you'll probably win. Most people win the first time, and then they become gambling addicts because they think it's going to happen again. I knew I wasn't a gambler when I lost $40 and left a vendetta against the entire casino. That's right. Take care of them. Catra is the first alpha female working for Biden. Freaking Biden. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is he still in there? Oh, that was poop. That's so good. See, that was a by then. I actually gave a reason. I gave up a reasonably profitable hold'em. I was eating too much time, dude. Yeah, Texas hold'em. People accept God, but accept the fact. People struggle to accept God, but accept the fact they exist. Yeah, and that's something people. The problem is most people stop learning when they leave school and not understanding that school is just the very basic, the cursory, the very basic points of topics. You learn more outside of school than you learn in school. And people are told when they're young, either God exists or God doesn't exist. And if someone that they trust tells them that, they believe that typically, until they have a life event that changes that. One day you will, they say one day you will win and one day you will lose. What if I gamble in a gap of a day? Right, that's the days that I end up gambling and end up losing. The thing is preventing me from gambling is I don't have enough money. Casey, I started learning after. Yes, I started learning. Yeah, I won $1,000 on gambling a few weeks ago, but overall I'm way down. Yeah, I don't gamble with it. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. All right, honestly, this truck's full of poop. So this is what's called a honey dipper. These are the trucks that drive around the vacuum out the inside of porta potties, porta johns, and your what are they called in yards? They're called septic tanks. And so it flipped over and dumped probably the whole neighborhood's poop supply on B6. Yeah, B6. It needs if they would have had two of them, they would have been fine. They said that's right. They should have named it B12. And then poop. All that poop. Look at all that sludge.
What's better than being the manager, watching your team mess up?
Right. They're companies. They're profit-making companies. They have shareholders. Read the law. They need to make their shareholders money. If they do things that lose their shareholders money, that they can get arrested for that. They're not arrested. They can be sued for it. Do you mean cheating? To them, it's called cheating. If you're taking their money, they try to pretend they're the police. They stop. Surprised if you're assaulted more in self-defense. Yeah, and then you sue them.
You sip your coffee.
Oh, man.
Setting up Christmas dinner. Cheating to them, strategizing for others. Oh, what I missed. Hold on. What are you doing? He had like no strength behind. No. You've got to be kidding me. It's happening right now because of Reno. Some dude was abducted illegally by a casino. Because it's the mob, dude. It's the mob running that. In September 2025, 3 of the main Italian mafia families were busted for running illegal and legal gambling. But they were using the apps now, but they could give people coupon codes that would allow them into different gambling rooms, and then they were rigging everything. They use AI. Yep, there you go. Better back stock market gambling. No one gives two farts if you win. That's exactly right. Listen, the stock market, the rest of the elite are in the stock market. So they're going to do things and change laws to make sure the bulk of that does well, even if it's 10 to 12% a year. And that's more than you can get out of any savings. So as long as you're using a mutual fund that spreads you out among like 40 or 50 companies, you're pretty much guaranteed at least over 15 years to almost double your money. And that's not even including if you put your interest back in, you can make hundreds of thousands of %. Go back to that car. Go back to that car-ing. This one? Which one? Crazy World. All you do is sit back and laugh. Maniac. Say, Getty lacing. Today's Tom Sawyer. He gets high on glue. Spacey stays to get high on you. Gambling isn't bad when you know you're going to win. I gamble on myself in different competitions. Right, sure, but what do you? The problem is what are you losing? Everything in life can be considered a gamble. But if you're only wasting time, it's not that big thing. Like gambling on a relationship. I lost so much time. Yeah, but you've got more time. Being abducted by a casino with AI seems like 90 movies type stuff. They don't have to rig it. Casino game slots are made to favor it. Right. For the house. Give you a bigger chance of winning. Yep. So some people win millions too. And listen, after the casinos made $100 million, they'll give someone $1 million because it's worth the advertising. It's the cost of doing business. But they're not going to go out of business from too many people winning. I'm here to help, Smarty Jones. I think he was in the after the truck. Even farting is gambling sometimes. Sometimes you shit your panties. Yeah, you got to be careful. It's always a gamble. I didn't see that.
Dude. Why not? Oh, yeah, that's not happening.
This is peak joy. No matter how old you are, annoying your parents is undefeated. Every second somehow made it worse.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. Your odds of you favor and they throw you out for possibly abduct you. Right. It's about to hit. And then, dude, there's people that have won like $44 million on a slot machine, and they just say, "Oh no, the slot machine, it was a mistake. It was a bug. It was a glitch," and they just take it away. So they don't have to pay you. It's a game you're playing, and they make the rules. It's not that they pay streamers X billions that have to gamble and they pay them X billion contracts to basically get their money back plus advertising. Right, absolutely. Right. Rather than paying a bunch of people, they pay a streamer that's got thousands of people watching, and then then they see them win and they feel like they win along with them. Quite graceful for most. Yeah, she's really good. Look at Discord. Let my dog out back. Pictures of the dog. Is it still uploading? Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's the snow. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. Yeah, if you can open your window and push the snow out, that's a lot. And this is a small drift. Do you get my drift?
He treated the flower pot like trampoline.
Oh, dude. Oh, Ariel, be careful. Ariel, be careful. Is it true? But I eat ice cream several times a day. His ice cream several times a day.
Yep, it just went boom.
Give me some advice for a new life, dude. Listen, here it is. If you want to know how to have a better life, you need to have goals and you need to not fear failure. Failure is the dotted line on the way to success. Fail, continue. Fail, continue. Fail, continue. Fail, continue. Fail, continue. You've got to have a plan. You have to have a goal and then make a plan to get to that goal. If you want $1,000 in the bank by the end of next month, every decision that you make, say, hey, is it going to help me reach that goal or hurt me from reaching that goal, keep me from reaching that goal? And then that's how you make decisions. It's called a framework. You need to decide how you're going to live, not just be like, what are we doing here? Everybody's just star explosions and everything. No. What do you want? And that's it. You got to make decisions. Don't get high ads. I wonder how they measure the amount that fell. I wonder how they measure the amount that fell. Some parts are snow and some parts is up to your chest. That's a good question. They probably have 40 or 100 meat collection boxes, and then they average it out over that area. I heard recently a lot of casinos are doing pretty bad financially. Yes, they're not. Listen, after September of last year, when they found out that almost all the gambling is still being run by the mafia, like nobody's even going to Vegas anymore. A lot of them are losing a lot, because it was all a scam. The future is calibration material. Everyone says Vegas and the whole scene is sign. Yes, absolutely is. Well, yeah, that's right. Papa's got it. I wasted all my money on Roblox. Now I eat food stamps. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. Professors, can I get a question? Can I get us together? Yeah, what did you need, brother? I'm glad I could help. Listen, You can either listen to people that have already done stuff, or you can waste your time making the same mistakes that have already been made. That's it. What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Just two bros vibing like it's 2007 all over again.
Second gear, go on.
Shift into second gear while he's burning out. It's not really a scam. It's as advertised, but you will lose. But you can get lucky and win. It's pretty well known that the house wins the majority of the time. Right. But you can't use gambling as your income. That's okay. I needed to make $500,000 this year, and I made $700,000. So I want to get rid of a bunch of it so I don't have to pay taxes on it, so I can be considered a loss. So you don't want to spend that. So why do rich people gamble? Because they can write off their losses. It's part of the game of making money. So what you do is you needed $500,000 to make sure your businesses could take care of it, all your investments, and this amount's going to go to taxes. So then you got $200,000 extra that you made that year. So you go and you gamble that. So if you lose it, you win, because then you could write that. That's money that doesn't come out of your taxes. And if you win, you get free money that can cover the taxes that the extra money would have had to go to. That's why rich people gamble. Poor people don't have the money to gamble. So the thing is, if they spend the money on gambling, they win if they lose. You have to know the rules of the game, though. He's probably at least 130 IQ, I'd say possibly higher. This guy
collapses, but you're too tired
I've been
to
suffering
care.
ADHD and OCD. It's been difficult for me to study, focus studies, because I've been dealing with money. I actually look, if you look at my posts, if you look at the post I just put out today, oddly enough, my channel. Okay, well, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, right here, posts. Which premier vitamin often significantly reduces ADA symptom severity? Vitamin B12. Many adults and children with ADHD symptoms are also deficient in vitamin B12 and find a reduction in the severity of their symptoms when correcting the vitamin deficiency. So yes, before you go to a doctor for issues like that, you have to first correct what might be wrong in your diet. So if you can simply supplement with this, I got ADHD like a son of a bitch, but it's not an issue anymore. Now I have it and I can think through it. I don't have the brain fog. I'm not exhausted all the time and have all kinds of things. I can deal with each question as it comes through, each post. I can change topics like this. I could never do that before I corrected my B12 deficiency. And if you're interested, there's a link, 110thgrade.com. You can click on B12. It'll take you to Amazon. So I'm not selling it, but just so many people ask that you could go to 110thgrade.com. It's pinned in the chat. And I tell you what, it's like $20. So it takes about, it's 2 months worth, and it's changed my life. Sometimes it's worth making the mistakes yourself. Sometimes, yeah. Especially if you can't learn from other people, you have to. So it's only the mistakes that you make. Learn from each other's mistakes, repeating mistakes others make, right? Give me the money. Compartmentalize. Well, some of the things, get them out of your head. Writing's big. What up, Orwa? B12 for the win. Yes, yeah, I'm telling you, listen, it'll change your life if you're B12 deficient. But look, well, I know, sorry I do this every single stream, but B12 deficiency and ADHD. Okay, I know it's hard to read, Yes, research indicates a link between B12 deficiency and ADHD. So you might not have ADHD. You might just have B12 deficiency because the symptoms are the same for ADHD and B12 deficiency. So you might have ADHD and a B12 deficiency. You may just have a B12 deficiency, or you might have both. But the thing is, correct what you can correct. Correct the deficiency of a vitamin. Yeah, no, same thing. OCD. Same thing. Yes, vitamin B12 deficiency is frequently observed in patients with OCD and exacerbates symptoms. It exacerbates the symptoms. So you can have OCD and be a great creative genius. But if you're also deficient, you're too tired, you have too much brain fog, so you can't use that as a superpower. Yeah, same thing. I thought B12 is the best. Vimergy B12 is the best. Actually, supplements offer. So I've tried a lot of brands. This has got 2 ingredients in it. So it's got the chemical B12 and then just the stuff that's required to make the pill, which is milk and acacia gum, both plants, and it just creates a little tablet, dissolves under your tongue. So it's not a big pill that's got to go through your guts and everything, and it's the methyl version of it, methylcobalamin. That depends how you read it. It'll say it's the active version. Cyanocobalamin's the very short-acting stuff, which is an energy drink, so it wears off quickly, so you want another energy drink. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you and your family. Thank you, my friend. May God be with you and count blessings. Thank you. Dear, your caption says witch hair, and it caught my attention. I had to see which hair you were talking about. Right. Salmon absolutely can be, but the problem is if you have an issue with your guts, with your intestines, so your body isn't absorbing it from your food, that's probably why you're in the issue, why you're in the deficiency that you're in. You can eat foods that contain it, but if it's not being absorbed, if you have a genetic issue that's causing it not to be absorbed, then you need to supplement it with something that doesn't need to go through the hepatic system. It doesn't need to go through the liver. And that's what the liver will methylate vitamin B12. So if you take the cyanocobalamin, it breaks the cyanide off of it, methylates the cobalamin to, yeah. I'm here to help. I can barely focus on school. I'm super smart, but always tired. Yeah, dude. Look, we'll do this now then. Okay. And fatigue. I can't spell fatigue. Right here. Low vitamin B12 causes fatigue by impairing oxygen transport and cell function, leading to chronic exhaustion, weakness, and potential neurological systems like tingling or memory issues. It's frequently caused by poor dietary intake from vegans or vegetarians, or absorption issues, anemia, or stomach surgery. Treatments include high-dose oral B12. The RDA is 2.4 micrograms. I take 5,000 micrograms. 5,000. Which is 5 milligrams under the tongue every day. Yeah, if you lack, look, but we can do the same thing right here. We can do the same thing, motivation. Vitamin B deficiency commonly causes low motivation, extreme fatigue, and apathy by disrupting brain function, oxygen transport, and energy metabolism. Causes mental fog, depression, and cognitive decline that can leave individuals mentally and physically drained. Yeah, get yourself healthy first. The problem is when you go to the doctor, they want to figure out what pharmaceutical they could put you on instead of checking for vitamin deficiencies. You've probably never had a blood test that checked for vitamin deficiencies unless you've been in the ER. Yeah. Bro needs a B2 on COVID. I tell you, I do. I can't have dairy. That brand you suggested is no good for me. Got any other brand? Yes, there's a lot. There's absolutely a lot. Here. I'll send you a link. So you need a liquid then. You need a liquid methylcobalamin. Where's that? Okay, so let me find you the one that I used originally. If you want one with no flavoring, or if you don't care about flavoring, where's my at? Not that. Global Healing was a crazy one. Let me double check. Okay. So let me make sure this is the azenal and hydrox. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna send you a link. Goat milk. All right. There it is. There it is, brother. I've been recently using moringa and matcha power, also N-acetylene. If that's right. If that's good for you, listen. The thing you have to understand, Jonas, is you have to understand that those things aren't very helpful unless your body is already healthy enough and has the precursor chemicals to use them. So if you're trying to get energy out of them, you can get small boosts, but your body should be making enough energy on its own. Every morning with my coffee, I take creatine. So it's what I add to it is creatine, cocoa, collagen, and and caffeine. So the coffee itself. So those are the huge. The cocoa, pure cocoa, 100% cocoa can help repair your body. Like scientifically, it releases more stem cells called free stem cells from your bone marrow into your bloodstream to repair things that have been going wrong in your body. But your body needs the building blocks from your food. If you always eat crap food, then you try to eat healthy foods, you've destroyed your gut flora, which is used to move that stuff from your poop, or what would be your poop, into your bloodstream and then into your tissues and whatnot. So you need to have the basis for how your body works. All right, Kat. Kicks are back in the game. What up, Jeremy? Husband, if you're still here, it was nice seeing you again. Goat milk. People need to eat according to your blood type. You need to learn that you own a body, and you need to know how it works. It's like a car that you would repair. You need to learn how your body works. We are so dumb for offshoring our own body work to a doctor or a company, an industry. Why wouldn't you want to know how your body works? Like you know how your electronics work, like you know how your car works, like you know how your computer works. You know so little about your body that's when you get like, okay, the next week, 1 hour a day, I'm only going to look at what do I need to get this body working the way it should. Richard, stop wasting so much time talking about vitamins. Prepare a vitamin kit. Yeah, I know. So I do have a link. Like, if you guys want, go to 110thgrade.com. It's not, I know, I need to put one together. And you can see what I take. Like, so if you go to 110thgrade.com, like I've got if you want to buy a shirt, whatever. But if up top, you just click on vitamins, and it's all Amazon. I get like 25 cents for each sale, so it's not doing it for the money. But it's got the K2, the collagen, the D3, and the B12. This is exactly what I take right here. And if you click on it, it'll just take you to buy from Amazon. So listen, I don't care if you buy it through my links. I do not care. But just if you have issues, learn how to fix your body as best as you can. Then if there's stuff that you can't fix, start looking for external help. If you feel like you're going to leave the planet, then yes, go to a freaking doctor or a hospital. But if it's something you're like, man, if this doesn't feel better by next month, I'm going to go to the doctor. If that's the way you're feeling about something, then fix yourself as best you can. Put $50, $10 a week for the next 5 weeks. And then that'll last you a half a year. So it's like, it's not much. Yeah, just straight cocoa. Yeah, straight cocoa. You just save 12 days for your life for a year. Coffee, diatomaceous earth food. Yeah, diatomaceous earth. But you got to make sure that the diatomaceous earth isn't absorbing. You got to take it out. Like you shouldn't take it at the same time. You can take the diatomaceous earth, and that can go through and take a lot of toxins out of your body. But you don't want it to carry stuff out that you want to go in. Yes, absolutely. Know what your body needs. Yeah, that's me. No problem. I was a book called Eat Your Blood Type. Yeah. When you stop letting doctors study their own, when they stop letting doctors study their own practice, now it's all corporate doctors that really don't care. Right. And so the people that made up the medical industry and the medical licensing, they said you can have a medical license if you don't teach people what we don't want you to teach them. You can only teach them how the pharmaceuticals that we make can help them, not how other stuff can help them. Thanks for the info links. No problem, Fire brother. Fire queen, brother, queen. Just eat your veggies. So eat your veggies, but if you're still feeling bad, you might not be absorbing. Okay, listen. In a lot of countries, they use chlorine and chloramine in your water supply to give you clean water. The problem, chlorine can evaporate out of the water. Chloramine cannot. So if you drink chloramine, it gets through your system and it can kill beneficial bacteria in your intestines. Then you can't move these things through. So food just turns into poop rather than turning into nourishment. No problem, Artem. That's class action in the medical industry. I used to buy vitamin supplements until I realized they're a scam. Only fresh foods can give your body what it needs. Listen, multivitamins and whatnot are not balanced for how you need them. You can't just buy them. You've got to find what you need for yourself. Vitamins and whatnot, they're definitely not a scam. 100% not a scam. And you can go get your blood test yourself. If you're having problems that you're on pharmaceuticals and they're not fixing, why hasn't the doctor tested you for deficiencies? Why? Ask him. Have them do that and then follow their advice. But they don't test you. You go when you say, I got ADHD, they say, here's some amphetamine salts. They don't say it. Eat veggies like cows eat. But yeah, that's $25 trillion. A bunch of yes men and women towards the company line. Yep. Eat a cheeseburger. I that's all I eat, dude. What are you talking about? Can you do more about nutrient absorption, please, to digest properly? Sure. Get in the shower. Cows turn grass into steaks. It's magic. Hey, Richard, I looked a little closer at the salt and cinnamon thing. I asked about it back. It has to do with diabetes and parasite. I have chickens. All right. So I take Paragard, which I don't have on my list, but yeah, absolutely anti-parasitic. I take it for 10 days every 3 months. And you can have parasites that live on your pancreas, and you have the cells on your pancreas that create insulin are called the islets of Langerhans. And if the parasites are there, then that consume your insulin, they eat the insulin before it gets to your bloodstream. So then you're creating insulin, just it's being consumed by parasites. And if you have a cat, something like Toxoplasmosis gondii, that's in cat poop. This is why they tell pregnant women not to change cat litter, because it's very common. 60 to 80% of the planet have it. And most people don't do anything at all to get rid of that. So you should have these things checked. But when's the last time you gave a stool sample for parasites? Probably hasn't happened in your lifetime. All doctors want to do is sell pills too. Well, the problem is it's beneficial. I've worked for restaurants, very high-end restaurants that would have pill mill doctors come through. I remember when Viagra came out. I was working for the Capitol Grill, and they probably spent about $10,000 on meals and gift cards to the doctors that came in to teach them about what Viagra could do. Now, whether it works or not, fine, right? Absolutely. But why isn't there more research into why it happens? Crazy. I fast. Yeah, fasting's very good for you. Fasting is very good for you. Yeah, diatomaceous earth root removes everything. Right. It can also remove the good stuff. So that's why you want to take it separately. It's considered like a fast. It like when you're fasting, your body can just go into waste mode, getting rid of the wastes and toxins. I have O positive blood. What should I eat? I eat candy. I love candy. I drink soda. Yeah. Definitely don't drink soda. Soda's really. Listen, sugar's not necessarily bad for you, but that levels of sugar is. They use phosphoric acid in soda so you don't vomit up the sugar. If you take a glass of water and you mix 12 teaspoons of sugar in there, tablespoons of sugar, the amount that's in a Coca-Cola, and you try to drink it, you'll puke. Your body pushes it out. But if you add a little bit of acid to it, your body accepts it. So then it's crazy. No problem, too. Fasting is better than you can do for your health. I'm on 72 fast. Yeah, that's very, very good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's a broad spectrum anti-parasitic. Viagra was something to do with spiders. No, ding-a-lings getting erect. Pets are regularly checked for parasites. Why not humans? Good question. Typo negative, don't eat sugar. Can you get on the web? The boomer. You can get it on the web, right? The boomer generation screwed us. I agree. Yeah, honey is very good. Listen, honey, you can put honey on cuts and scrapes, and they'll start to heal very, very quickly because it's an antimicrobial and yeah, it's really good. Death asks life, why do people love you but hate me? And life asks us, because I am beautiful. I'm a beautiful lie and you're an undeniable truth. There you go. That's freaking beautiful. Okay, let me see here. All right, back to the funny stuff. Sorry. But, yeah, if anybody needs any help or whatever, I tried best I can. It took me till my mid-40s to start looking into this stuff. So, and the past 2 years have been the best of my entire life. Yeah, honey, right. Because you're worried when you plant, when you take a cutting off of a plant, you can use stuff like aloe. It'll start to produce roots, but bacteria and whatnot can destroy that. So honey can keep that going and give it energy to get the root system going. You said type O, no candy. I want candy. Eat your candy. Eat your candy. How death speaks. You know how death speaks. Has to root in 3 days. Sorry. So back to comedy. All right, a little bit of class and then a little bit of recess. I don't blame the players. The brokers blame the game. Yeah, right. Just because the bad things happened in that era, it's because they took advantage of what was available to them. Nobody broke the law and stuff. It was what was available to them, and they took advantage of it. And when you have things that you can take advantage of to push forward your family, you should too, because some other people will. Nice point. Hang on, one last point. Booklet, textual relations video. Textual relations video. All right, Lambo.
Oh my God.
What do we have here? Sigma. Ah, I missed it. What happened? Oh, there it goes. Diesel runaway.
Oh my God.
So that happens when the turbo seals break and it starts sucking engine oil in and starts using the engine oil as fuel. So then it's bypassing the throttle body and everything completely. Bible says rains on the righteous and hold on. Bible says it rains on the righteous and the non-righteous. It rains on us both. That's right. Did you reset the Minecraft server? It's up and running right now, Sigma. No, I didn't reset it. That's right. We all go through suffering. So pissed.
Every guy knows if she just stayed quiet, none of this would have happened.
I don't know who you are, Sigma. Rain's on exactly. I'm guessing you're Sigma. Rain's rain. You're trying not to liberate the yogi. Let people learn. Let them be yogi.
But what the hell, boy?
Oh! Nam says, Yogi! Amazing instructions before liberating Earth, Bible. Hi, Nam. Oops. Oh. Hey, Sack, what up, brother? Ass over tea kettle. Nope. Nice save. Oh,
his paycheck flew off with melons.
Stored so high. I guess I'm on the streams. What are you talking about? It's freaking Alec. What up, brother? I'm on the stream. I'm not going to answer it right now. We used to see trucks every now and then. What up, Alec? We used to see trucks every now and then run away like that on the side of the road, especially 71 Series Detroit mechanical governor. I don't like accident videos. Can't watch. Oh, geez. Yeah, listen. This is all people that have escaped accidents. This is new content for you. Born to stream. That's right. It's me. It's Alec. Welcome back, brother. I used to already be seeing most of what people share. Hey, listen. I don't. This is just something I've been doing the past couple days. Like I don't know. It's great to have something to look at, to laugh at, because we get serious a lot, and to be able to get back to laughing rather than being like, man, this is a downer. I think I like it. So your YouTube channel got banned because you were playing music in the background, if I remember correctly, and they're not giving it to you back. I thought probably 90 days. It's only been like a month, maybe though, maybe. Yeah, I remember. Oh, what was that? Is that poo gas? Is that poo gas? Oh, dude, he wasn't even wearing a mask.
Great idea. Absolutely no execution.
I'm here to sing a song for us. We will belong together.
Yeah, we'll be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That video's a chemical high of its own. Yep. Me and my dad work on private jets, and I was asking if I can get fired up. Me and my dad work on private jets, and I was asking if we can get fired. Fire a piece up. I was trying to replace the private jet. If we can get fired for mess up. Yeah, absolutely. You can kill people. What are you, crazy? Wait, it's 4:41. YouTube robots are now coming to beat him for listening to copyrighted music. Yeah, they got him quick. While his stream was going, they shut the screen off and banned his whole account. Yeah, we play. Yeah, I got a server running right here. So if you go to the Discord, go to my Discord server, go to Minecraft, and you can get the IP address. Yeah, join, brother. Yeah, look, it's a freaking awesome place. We got a lot of kick-ass creativity. There's no PvP, but it's survival. So, but yeah, it's great. Everybody will help you build something cool.
What are you doing, dude?
Nope.
When the fortunate outruns
it's
the
still
Hilux.
there. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Player versus the environment. No PvP though, but yeah.
Clears the road like a boss.
No way. Jeez, that's a powerful car. Fart. Is this the fart one? Oh no. Well, that's one way to not ride a dirt bike, right? Player versus environment. All right, brother. Bro, what happens most of the time when the road cars? Hold on, what? That's what happens most of the time when the cars. Hey, some people don't care about other people.
What's special about my Monday?
Jeez. That's a fake smiter. Scared the shit out of me. That's why you don't over air your tires, right? Yeah, they'll pop violently. Dude, somebody ate a freaking steering wheel. Yeah. This guy gets out of the way. I saw some.
That could have gone much worse.
How you gonna turn it good? Look at that mullet, dude. That dude's serious. Do you believe cursing is
She
bad?
sat regal, the throne betrayed.
So listen, I try my absolute best not to curse, especially now that I'm a YouTube partner. Cursing people is bad, especially when it comes to when you're in a debate with somebody and somebody loses on the merits of the debate and they start saying, well, you got a big nose or whatever, then it's bad because it's out of complete anger. But if it's something along the lines of someone just escaped death, then it's not. But if you say I do not want to say cuss words anymore, and then you fail at that, then you got to restructure and try again. And yeah, and that's discipline. She went airborne, just redneck full send type stuff. I can say that because I'm hey, all right, brother. Yep. All right, yeah, these guys. I told him it was water, I guess. Why would you turn from the freaking left lane? Turn right from the left lane. All right, hold on one second. Let's see what you got here, Bjork. Is it something for right now? Let me see.
Gossip.
Oh, gossip. There you go.
Being a form of witchcraft.
It is, yeah.
I never heard anything like that.
Just following on from your point quickly, who in the Bible is the accuser, Ezekiel? Satan
himself.
Satan is the accuser. Now, yes, we are to correct each other. But the Bible also says, Matthew 18, if your brother sins against you, you go to him in person. Gossip is murder in the spirit. You are murdering someone's reputation.
Right,
you are
right,
murdering them by cursing
Liquid
them, speaking
cement,
down
people
on
need
them,
to learn how to
speaking
drive.
curses on their life. And I'll tell you why it's witchcraft, and a lot of you ain't going to want to hear this. You are trying to distort the way somebody else sees a person because of what you want it to look like. Period.
I challenge you that every time.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. You look like Adrian Brody's brother. So when I was younger, I used to get this a lot. Like, I would be sitting in a bar in Baltimore, and girls would walk up to me and be like, "Hey, you look like Adrian Brody." And I'd be like, "Hey, you want to play the piano with my..." I used to get it a lot. I had a girlfriend. She was the hairstylist to the stars. And when she would come home from work, if Adrian Brody was on the cover of a new magazine or whatever, she would come home, take me to the bathroom, wet my hair down, cut my hair to look like him, and then drag me into the love zone. Yeah, that was a good life. I never met him, though. I worked in the movie industry 15 years. Never met him. I met a lot of people and never met Adrian Brody. And a lot of people in the industry would say, "Hey, Adrian," like, and they would even say it like Sylvester Stallone, Adrian. You know, but yeah, so I've got that for a long time, especially when I was younger. I got the freaking nose for it. He's got an even bigger nose than I do. Like, I got a freaking, mine's custom though. His is freaking man. His came from birth. Mine came from skateboarding.
God damn.
That tile landed on her foot with Olympic level action.
I don't know if I want to watch this stuff. I hate watching people. What are you doing? Look at this girl road raging out with.
Look
her
at this
freaking
road raging
bikini
Karen
on.
sticking her head out the window. Her husband, who is the one driving, brake checks to a complete stop and almost gets their car hit.
Look at this chick.
They both get out for a confrontation and even attack the dash cam car. Both of them make huge fools out of themselves as a result, and now we are laughing at their incredibly stupid road rage. Look at this road raging Karen sticking her head out the window.
Jeez, dude, people are freaking so whack-a-doodle, dude. So whack-a-freaking-doodle. All right, let me go back here.
Hello, everyone. Get set.
All right, we'll do one more.
Hello, everyone. Sit back, grab some popcorn. We have gathered some of the funniest slip-ups, painful regrets, and outcomes you can never guess. Let's get started.
Right back in it. I love it. I used to love skiing and snowboarding. It was a lot of fun. Right into the neighbor's car.
I can see. You got a step, Pam.
Grandma and daughters kicking. They were going to the hospital. Is that the one that's my own? Oh, it is. Okay, I thought it was nobody driving it.
Sometimes you only realize your luck once it's gone.
That's freaking crazy, dude.
Man, imagine getting stuck in that 4-foot deep hole.
I would have drowned. Pinned underwater.
Break time is
that.
always the best time for this worker.
Oh,
Those things could fucking flex, huh?
Final.
Ooh!
Double the weight, double the speed. Whoa, you sure about that,
You
guys?
jumping off a cliff?
Ooh.
Oh, he was wearing a freaking helmet, dude.
You're a terrible friend for making it do that.
Oh.
When confidence doesn't help the work at all.
He's trying to cut a tile with a knife. That was a grout. Oh, dude. Drenched.
You mess with me, you'll end up like the rest.
Golden. I think I'm curious.
His friends are going to remember this moment forever.
Yeah, dude. It has to be. Listen, it's being as old as I am. When things like this happened in my youth, there was no cameras around. It's sucking how many people are gonna have to relive their embarrassment. You gotta be kidding me. That's a lot of freaking weight, dude. All that water. You missed the house. Wow, that's crazy.
The taste of Christmas must be shocking,
Welcome back, Mr. McLibtard. 5150. Does anybody know what that means?
Go.
Get your section shot to me in my bikini in the freaking snow where looks like the streak is dead. Which one, brother? The stream or the streak? Oh, the 5 a.m. streak. Yeah, deal with it tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Is easy.
Waking up at 5 a.m. streak. Yeah. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He mentioned it earlier in stream. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, fail and then try again. Yeah, you'll be fine. Everything is fine. So when I worked at the Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, it was snowing over an inch an hour. So we got 4 feet in 2 days, and like people were going out with shovels, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna use a backpack blower, and it was brilliant. It was brilliant because as snow falls, it doesn't pack right away. So yeah, you can blow it off really quick. You're a 5 a.m. aholic? So much of that.
How many attempts has it been again?
Двое из 10.
Why do people not know about? He probably doesn't have one. He probably doesn't even have one. We didn't. We had big machinery. We would plow. We couldn't really use snow blowers because we had containment. So like if a hippopotamus or a rhinoceros got out, it wouldn't be able to run into the city. So if you blew snow, you'd blow it into a big 14-foot wall, and then you wouldn't be able to get rid of it. You had to like scoop it out. But I have to go to bed at 8 to wake up at 5 to sleep for a long time because my huge muscles and big brain need a lot of rest. Right there with you, brother. Right there with you.
Oh, pimping disgrace. Oh my God. I did it.
Oh, how low? Oh, she's
And
on
the
her
day
bed.
is doomed.
Why? I was about to say, why is this shit? So everyone knows you use jet fuel to clear snow. That's exactly right. Everyone knows.
Ever had an icy slip up yourself? Share your stories with us.
Have you ever seen, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you've seen it, Yogi, but if you guys have never seen the jet engines that were, they were taken off of, I want to say a captured Russian, like a MiG, may not have been captured, but they put it onto tanks and they just blast it forward to blow the snow out of the way. And then now they do that on trains. They have trains that use jets to blast it. Was Adam here about yesterday with the blizzard warning in March? I don't think he was. Yesterday he was only here for a couple of minutes, I think. You better not eat that shit.
You know you're pretty bad at stealing when the prize is some fruit.
Some stinky fruit. It was a blip. She's gonna kick me. It was a blizzard, tornado, blizzard.
Picture with shields, Colby.
Now that's problem solving at its finest.
What happened, Vibra Pro, brother? Oh, he smacked himself in the face. What up? Hold on, I want to see that again.
Problem solving at its finest.
Fire Nato, short naval time with rape. Stream chat, I'll tell your coworker to subscribe today. Thank you, my friend. Tell your coworker to subscribe today. Exactly. We're gonna get to 5,000. Now, this shows you what not to do, not just worthless entertainment that doesn't teach you anything. So you might learn from something from this. You'll never learn from brain rot. Only thing you learn from brain rot is to make more brain rot. But I get what you're saying. I'm entirely sure of the classification of it. A kid, as he used to hear, blizzards lasted multiple days. Definitely blizzard-like conditions. What up, Tracker, brother? We should watch some arborist fails. We can do that, too. There were tornadoes through the South, Midwest. Yeah, we had it pretty bad last night, too. People have no idea what's going on around them.
This is why the UAV is everywhere now.
That's expensive. That's expensive. What? Oh, the girls that practice at home to be strippers. It's so crazy. Actually, no problem, brother. I'm here to help.
Here goes Daddy swinging on a swing.
Dry rot.
To the rescue.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gravity's undefeated streak continues live on camera.
Why would nothing be protected? Oh, right on the corner.
So, being new to snowboarding does have its signs.
My dude, it was like the center of his chest hit that freaking point. Yeah.
Be honest, would you try this on your friend?
Velcro wall. Velcro. They won't. This is typical man behavior. They don't want to make two trips, so they're trying to bring everything in one. Clean it up. Nice catch. Those wing over on takeoff and sailplanes aren't that uncommon. It's probably lift and crosswind. Right, and they're usually drugged by a pickup truck. They connect it. They get you what you want, and then you just keep catching drafts, and you can stay up for a long time. Easiest way to end a session is to tweak your rib cage. Can't stand to watch that. He was watching the video, Katra, and he had sympathy.
Nice. Whoa, could have gone way worse than that.
So many at-home strippers.
For a newcomer, every mistake is a lesson for the future.
Is it his phone? He's gonna twist it at the end. He's dancing. Bricks. That's so crazy, dude. Uh-oh, there you go. Nope. Oh! You better run.
When the class
Hold
clown...
on. That's like my ribs are fine. Clip the skater Billy. Go do his rib show. You seen that? I'm sure you have. All right, let's do this again. This woman, listen. Elephants will end your life. Vegetarians are not correct about animals being so cute that you don't want to eat them. You might see pictures of cute animals, but when they're trying to kill you, they're not cute. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Nope.
When the class clown gets creative.
I shouldn't have seen it happen yet. Oh, damn.
I can assure you that this is his last order of the day.
He's gonna step on it. He's gonna step on the food. What an idiot. Why would you not turn the motor off? All right, let's see. My Momo shifter now from T-Boo showed up today for roughly $8. I got 90% accurate. Fake. Love it. Thank you, China. Right? It'll do it. The elephant knew she was a vegan and didn't want to share. It's just trying to steal her food. It's like, give me some of that freaking palm leaf. Give me it. What up, duo, brother? All right, let's see. Who's Bob got here? Oops, I think I broke something. The elephant knew she was a vegan. Elephants hate vegans. YouTube
is full of ads. Spotify is full of ads.
Ex-wife of friends.
Tumblr is full of ads. Pinterest is full of ads.
It's gonna be an ad.
Everything uses AI. Every new update makes the website or app worse. YouTube auto-translates almost every video I want to watch. Sometimes Pinterest only loads ads for me. Check out this new AI feature. Here's a new update that breaks your laptop. Here's a new update that breaks your phone. Why are you complaining about your phone? Just get the newest iPhone. Join my Patreon. Join my membership. Pay a monthly membership to get all features. Upgrade your membership to get even more features. Subscribe to Netflix, subscribe to Disney, subscribe to Amazon, subscribe to Hulu. This content isn't available in your country. This content was removed. This website was removed. This feature only exists for Apple. This app only exists for Apple. You need a Wi-Fi connection to play this game. You need an account. We need your email to finish creating this account. We need your number to finish creating this account. We need your ID to finish creating your account. In order to delete your account, please write an email. In order to delete your account, you need a laptop. Oops, our database was hacked and your information was stolen. Your data was sold from this random website you used 10 years ago. Spam call! Spam call! Spam call!
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? What up, Neo, brother? Ain't that the truth? How are you, my friend? Oh! Dude, took down that light post. Looking for blood. looking for blood.
Go do it. Kobe. What?
This is definitely a sign to stay put indoors.
He's trying to put his ice cream in the snow. Oh yeah, that's cold. Oh, butt cheeks. We ain't talking about that, brother. That stays on.
Bet you regret that.
So, boom. Awesome. There's only one problem with this latch.
Wrong door. I knew something like that was coming. It's gonna bounce it in.
The cameraman's prediction is insane.
Look. Do you see how many people are freaking out over darts? If you're good at anything that you might think is the stupidest thing, if you're good at anything, there are thousands and tens of thousands of other people that will pay to watch you do what you're good at. It doesn't, well, I'm not good at website development. It doesn't matter. Can you throw a dart? Can you bowl? People still make millions of dollars bowling because people will pay. They put it on freaking TV. Right. Yeah, they're definitely not safe. He just hit 3 triples. He's good, right. Big money in darts. But kids these days don't have any clue. They think they got to get on OnlyFans or freaking Wackadoo in order to make any kind of money. You just got to be good at something. And people think their value is in their looks, not at something that they practiced over and over and over again. It's crazy. They already know your name, Sack. They don't give you a reason to want to know you. I'm disgusted by the people that were out peer review. Like, yeah, dude, why did you go there? You thought you were going to find the truth to magnets? Adrenaline be like, yeah, dude, if you used a Tor browser, the government's got all your information. Remember, you need to on-ramp and off-ramp. You don't go from nowhere to the dark web. You have to start from the actual web. And your internet service provider, your phone provider, tells when you log in, when you download those browsers. That's all documented. When you buy a VPN, they sell that information to the governments and whoever else wants it. And then, or if they don't, if they want it, they'll go get it from them. Remember, the dark web doesn't exist without the web. They're all using the same network switches and everything. Yeah, it doesn't. There is no. If you want privacy, don't get on the internet. You're 100% not private. You have to buy something to get on there. You have to buy a phone. There's a MAC address on the phone. It's not just IP address. Your MAC address doesn't change when you use a VPN. So they know which device is using what. Actually, I haven't gone on there. YouTube, it's just stories. I'm too scared. Yeah, it's nothing it can do to help you out. Why do you want to know how evil people do evil people stuff? You know, to get people stuck into addiction and prostitution and trafficking and drugs. Yeah, it's not good. What up, Christian Capito? You can scrub all you want, but always have a basic dress. That's right. Nice! That was freaking nice, dude. Jeez. That person's search history is actually exposed. Yes, absolutely, 100%. You're paying for an internet connection. Your internet, the company that runs the wires to your house to get you on the internet, you've got to use them to get to those sites. So even if you want to use a VPN, even if you want to use what's it called? What does Chrome call their hidden browser features? Incognito. It doesn't matter. You still have to get to the website. So how do you do that? You type in the name. It goes out to the internet to find out the IP address for the name you typed in, porn.com or whatever. And then it says, this is the IP address. That comes back to you. Then you can say, I want to use this incognito browser, but it still has to go to your internet service provider to bring you those pages. It's not encrypted and whatnot as it goes through. Yeah, absolutely. They've got it all. They've got every single thing. It's best, and this is the thing. We don't teach kids this. We don't teach these kids about anything. They think that they can buy something like a VPN. Doesn't work that way. They know. They don't know my name for sure. I'm safe. Yeah, I was bored. I saw you eyes wide open. They mask IPs, but not from your internet service provider. Your internet service provider, the modem in your house, the tower that your phone connects to, asks the VPN. You're tunneling. So you're not tunneling from your house. You're going to a VPN's website, and then they're downloading stuff to their website, but to their server. But how does it get to you? Through what you pay for, your internet service provider. So if you've got Comcast, you request information, VPN.com. It goes to a VPN's website, and then you say go to Europe TV, and so something you can watch. So it goes there, and then it goes through your Comcast connection to get to your computer or to your phone. They know everything. It's false sense of privacy. It's difficult for hackers to get that because the man in the middle is in between those two sites instead of your site. But the government and all that, yeah, they've got everything. Your parents could look it all up if they actually wanted to. I'm a kid. It's all right. Is it crime to go there? No, I mean, not to go there, but if you're going there to do something, the reason it's not a crime to go there unless you're seeking something that's illegal. It's not a crime to access, fairly obvious when it becomes criminal. Right. You have to know. Most people don't know nothing about the laws. They don't know nothing even how their own body works, let alone about the laws. Most people don't know anything at all about the taxes, the tax systems they live under. The people that do are the people that get rich because they know how to legally bypass taxes. That's gotta be exciting. Oh, yeah, back to the good old days of imagination. Right. What kind of data can you see downloaded? What level can it become criminal? You have to know what's illegal in your area, in the country that you live in. If it's illegal, if you're trying to find out how to do illegal stuff, gathering that information for an educational purpose may not be illegal. But in America, it's going to be different than from other countries. Yeah, you gotta know. You'll know when the federal authorities show up. Yeah.
We show.
Segura.
Boom. You can buy mushrooms, boys, but you can't grow them. Exactly. I didn't see it, brother. What did it say? I'm a kid. You're a kid.
Even the chair.
That's the last one I saw.
I got my.
Getting in is one thing, but
ice?
getting out is a different story.
That's some thick ice. Oh, yeah, I got my
Enjoying
doctor.
the chaos? Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.
7-Elevens. Keep trying. So hit the screen, it's gonna fall on her. Okay, depends on if you're in Congress or not, right?
I can get why some people don't want kids at all.
Right, yeah, you don't want to do that. Right. Anyway, Has-Been Hotel is a crappy show.
Time out. That's too fast.
Yeah, that shit's horrible for you. Listen, you've got to do stuff that will increase your knowledge base, not just in here's another group of people having relations. No, why are you wasting time on stuff like that? You already know how it works. Why do you have to watch it 700 times? You don't have to do something else. Learn how your own body works. Learn how to keep yourself healthy. Learn how not to be depressed. I gotta go. My headphones are gonna die. Charge them up, girl. I missed it. She's so happy that
You don't choose the chair. The chair chooses you.
I don't even have a TV in my room. I've got a TV for people in my living room for people that come by that want to watch a show, or if some people come down for Christmas or whatever, we can watch Doctor Who. But yeah, if I'm not working on something physical, I just start streaming. You can go to Google, all sorts of iffy stuff would be fine. Everyone is profiled. Right. And they want to see, listen, when you find people that get arrested for stuff, they go and look back what they've been looking at for since they had an internet connection the very first time, like when they got radicalized and whatnot. They've got all that. What you were saying in chat rooms. I grew up with the internet. Horseman, what up, Zen?
This is lap number 3 or 4.
Dude, this is second lap. This is third lap.
He's hoping the cops don't give up. He's just making loops.
This is so
Straight out of GTA, apparently.
It's like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, he just punched her. Oh shit, he just punched her. He just punched her in the back. Oh! Hey, Adrian. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a big mess. That don't look
It's
legal
all
at
funny
all.
until you realize your fate depends on your friend.
It's gonna snap. I knew it. I thought she was gonna pull it into her face.
Confidence is high, skills are questionable.
They're gonna give her to Adam and Yogi. He's gonna flip it. Nice. You gotta be kidding me.
Trocar o pneu dessa Twister. Rapaz.
It says still an ad sense or something getting punched or whacked, right? Oh. Hey, look, listen, when you start to learn how much money there is on the internet, making content not shorts, but live streaming and making long form content is a lot of money in it. So let's see. So this is only a day old. It's only got 6,000 views, but say it does 1 million, and then like in a month, that's like $30,000 at least. And then but the AI finds something violent in it and then says, nope, it just disappears. It'll never get the payout. So they want to make sure that they get their payout. Because we don't talk about that. Politically correct era is mostly dead, but the policies remain. That's right. You got dancing crabs.
Why you need a spotter, bro?
What are you doing, dude? He's gonna break his ankle. I thought he was gonna snap his freaking ankle. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Damn.
There goes that pepperoni.
Lobster mac and cheese. Yeah.
Paying just to have this experience is just wild. Every epic challenge will have its cost.
Yo, bro. Which one? Bro, you good, bro? Yeah.
My guy, why so confident?
Regret has never been so obvious. Who needs a water slide when you already have one from Mother Nature?
He is silly. That's how the baby did.
Alfred Hitchcock's inspirations right there.
К новым свершениям! Побежал. Ой.
Bet she's gonna need a nap after this.
All right, it's time to unearth my car. Let's see how bad the wonderful snowplows of New York buried my car. I don't know if it's that bad. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. How the hell?
The sheep is probably laughing right now. Here's some signs for you to start practicing anger management. Even the owner is scared.
Shit on top. No, bro.
I have a technique.
You don't.
I do. Watch.
You really don't. What the hell?
And Rock Bottom now has a basement. Pretty sure they're all gonna pay attention to the weather forecast after this. Yucks. Definitely a bad idea. Looks like they just found a new parking spot. If you think this is bad, just wait. Things can get worse.
Thank you.
If you've made it this far, smash that like button, folks.
Answer, what is so good?
We cook good
They just cook good. What else?
and go take care
Take care.
and speak soft.
Speak soft.
Call you sir.
And they call you sir.
Nice cake, girl.
Wait, pump. Stuck it on the other side.
Not good.
This is definitely how crypto investing looks like.
Wat gebeurt er?
Ne yaptın? Ben ne diyorum ya? Kızma dökecek.
A bit shaky there, lady.
Kızım, gelin kızım. Mahvol.
You push it back. Well, I got a bad feeling.
Step right up for the greatest show of incompetence.
Yeah, is it good? Oh! Hey, I figured out where the oil's coming or going. God damn it.
Sometimes it's not about strength at all.
The freaking plants. Oh, I missed a bite. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep the video running. But so the it's going to get down to like 28 degrees Fahrenheit, so below freezing. So I got these lemon trees. I don't want to freeze, so I just made a tent for them and whatnot. 30 cats, depending on category. Yeah. That all matters absolutely. So the way the payout works is you have what's called a CPM, cost per mille. Mille is 1,000, so you get paid per 1,000 views. If you're Mr. Beast, you get like $7 per 1,000 views, and then like I get like $2 per 1,000 views. So $3 is the average. Per 1,000 views, so 1 million views is $30,000. But then if anybody buys anything else, we realize they can't control the age of individuals consuming content, so they'd rather keep everything mostly PG. Right. Absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so I get paid differently for like India and America and Canada and whatnot. That's all different too. And some of those governments don't allow certain stuff. So if I talk about something, it's restricted to certain regions. Like I talk about something, and if we talk about religion, depending on what religion you talk about, some places won't allow it. So it all matters. Richard's practicing invincibility. Gone to the toilet. No, I made a tent. There's 4. Anybody that's seen my backyard knows I got these 4 potted lemon and lime trees. They're only about 3 feet tall, and so I just put 4 chairs back, pulled a tarp over top, put a heater in the middle so it's going to keep a little air, just to keep it above freezing. Self-destruct. I missed it, the Chevy Spark. I take it there's movement at the station. What? The poo station? No. It was 28 here this morning. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Stream. Take your vitamins, everybody. Take it easy, Zach, Mel, Mark. You. All right, my brother Adam. All right, let's see. What did I miss? So hold on. What did we just say? So here. So CP. So when you decide that you're gonna decide that how much money you need. Everybody says, I want millions of dollars. Okay, great. How much money do you spend? And so how much money do you actually need in order to make sure that you can start investing like that, like a little bit, to look for your future? And then a lot of kids are like, I'll be dead by 18, I'll be dead by 27. Now, okay, but then when that doesn't happen, what are you going to do? How do you plan for what if that doesn't happen? And then you figure, okay, how much can I make off of this and how much side income do I need? And then you could do whatever you need to do to make that happen. And then you got to learn the rules, because you could just say one stupid thing on the internet and bam, you're no longer a partner, which means you can sell your merchandise and stuff. But if that's only supplementing to your income, you want to make sure that your primary income covers what you spend plus 20% for investments. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, he's trying to jump over the, they're not paying to get on the bus.
I want to see your phone.
Whatever.
Animals must wonder why humans rule the food chain. Looks like that mistake is going to be the competition's highlight.
No. What the big fight, huh? You're up.
True friends always stick together.
What up, Toyota brother? What up, Mark? Oh, he ate it. There goes the fridge.
Should have hired a transport crew instead, buddy.
Why would you not strap it down? I don't understand what's going on here.
What did I do?
Oh, that's supposed to be cheesecake. It's gonna splash. Oh, shoot, I thought it was gonna hit the ground. I didn't see the launch of that water.
One moment like this, and the handbrake will haunt you for the rest of your career.
Your very short career. Oh, dude. Come on. Hi. 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 My help. Whoa, help. You're on help. Can you tell what's going to explode?
Oh. Driving at night is not for the faint of heart.
Why is there no railings? Aren't there
Oh,
requirements?
man.
I remember
That's gonna take a
age
while
of
to
the
heal.
house. Yep. That's a visit to the doctor's office. I think he went to bed, brother.
That's a way to
I like the way the porch pirates get got. Yeah. Hey, me too. I love it.
This guy's motto must be no pain, no gain.
Right on the face. Right on the face. He did it on purpose. I thought he did it on the face. Then peel the whole thing off.
Yo, you got this mice? Y'all right here, man? Oh, shoot, my bad.
Candy corn.
Hope the job covers emotional
There goes
damages.
freaking, what, $12 in a Starbucks coffee? Yell over everybody. People are crazy. Oh, dude. Dude, you're gonna rip the tail off the car.
For a certain kind of people, as long as there's a road, they sure can drive on them shortcuts.
He's going down the freaking reverse
Alright, you're good.
sidewalk. I bet.
See ya. Okay. All right, for sure.
Didn't expect the circus to have their field trip like this.
Ambulette. A-M-B-U-L-E-T-T.
Oh, great. Hope you learned something for the next job.
Too much snow, he can't get over it.
Ridiculous.
Not sure if that driver is late
Yes,
for work
Mr.
or
Motocross.
auditioning
I'm
for a
surprised he
slapstick
stayed
movie,
conscious.
but he sure
I was surprised to see him reach out and grab the webbing, the netting. Yep.
got a lot to explain in court later.
Oh, he didn't make it all the way into the opposing traffic. What did you step towards?
Pick up the
Shotgun and beers. Somebody stole his watch. Ah, bullcrap. That would have been hot. That would have been so freaking hot. Take care. That would have been so hot. Look, he's holding it with his bare hands. That was set up. He's like, where's my steaming hot wok? And then this guy's got it in his bare hands. Yeah, right. He wouldn't be freaking over that. Oh,
And that's how you create a panic attack.
And who's filming? And it's never been used. It's brand new.
It's definitely moving.
Did you get that?
He's got no socks on. Dude, they wear no socks.
What
It
is
would
your
bury
favorite
him.
moment in this video?
It's like-
Drop its timestamp.
Oh, yeah, just destroyed that. The whole side of that car is probably destroyed. Yep.
Go.
Successful people always have their own methods.
That's nice. Let's keep that.
That must just be blue. Yeah, that's what I think. When people so-called catch random things. Like yes, right. Yeah, and we got to teach kids about this because they don't understand. They think stuff like this actually happens. So it's okay to steal somebody's wok, not understanding that that some dude jump across and be like, that's my livelihood, and start thrashing at you with a knife. Like, yes, like where the camera's there. Guys that use like, there's a lot of people that do pickup lines, TikToks, but the girls have mics clipped onto them. So it's not like the guy just walked up, like, go pick any girl, any random girl. Okay, that girl right there in the white shirt. Walk over, hey girl, hey, your hands are like, or whatever. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. Can you take my number? And then people are like, oh my God, that works. She's got a mic clipped onto her lapel, and the kids don't understand it, dude. I get kids, it's enemy messages asking me what they can do to get a girlfriend like this video. And they'll send me these links to these videos. And I'm like, dude, it's fake. There's a camera there. They think they're the camera. Kids, when they watch internet shows for the first time, they think that they're the camera, like they're the one spying into the world, not realizing, no, that's a camera that's there.
Uh-oh, beginners bring the drama and laughs.
He just fell off a 5-foot stage.
A true example of how not to work 101.
That's a vape shop.
There. Please identify, because is this a snake?
Astaghfirullahaladzim. I cleaned this out a week ago.
Rat poop.
Swept, mopped, bleached, everything. And look. There's
Rat
one
poop.
right now. There's a mouse looking at me.
Is that Remy from Ratatouille?
Face, the audacity of this one.
The audacity. What up, brother?
Nee.
I'm a little too chubby.
Halt dich fest. Britta, halt dich fest. Britta.
You better have that grip. She's got her purse on her. What was she thinking having her purse on her? Good grip strength. See me at the end to get rid of the mice. Oh, that's gonna be a headache. That's gonna be expensive. He needs a friend.
NANI?
Oh, dude.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like.
All right, that was fun. What time is it? It's 5:45. All right, let's have some dinner. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for 2 hours, so I guess we'll come back at 6, run something else. I got 2 mice that live in my backyard but can come and go as they please. They're awesome mousers. 2 cats that live in my backyard. I guess is what you meant. 2, I had one of those funny moments in the seats of big truck. I air ride these days. First time I drove with them, stopped for fuel and needed to be out the door. Yeah. Car, try one more time. One more time, Mark. There we go. I got 2 cats that live in my backyard, but they come and go as they please. They're awesome mousers. Yeah, brother. Yep. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner, and then I'll be back for we'll run the we'll run the Minecraft. See, fingers on the mobile. If you guys are interested, there's Links are in the chat if you guys want that. If you guys get interested and want to check it out. Listen, at 49 years old, I'm blown away by Minecraft. I've played lots and lots of games. How it actually works? How you just poof, you arrive on the beach, and you can dig. You have your bare hands, and you got to go through like all the ages. Like you've got to get wood and stones and make a freaking stone axe. Then you get copper and iron, and and the stuff you like. In order to make glass, you've got to get clean sand, and then you've got to get. You can take leaf litter and the lumber that you make to turn into charcoal, or you can dig actual coal to run your furnaces. It's just absolutely amazing. I think it's great that kids have something other than let me shoot my friend in the head type stuff. Anyway, it's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go eat something. I appreciate y'all being here. Love you guys. I'll see you back in a little bit.